All right, here's Harkness Hall. Here's the building here. I'm trying to stay out of the sun. This is part of the building. This might be part of the new section of the building. But here's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to pan my camera, and you're going to see this building here. All right, it's the tomb. It's a tomb. See, and I'm going to try to give you show you the front view of this building. But it's actually what they call the tomb, because this was the home of Scroll and Key. Yale has a dozen secret societies. The big three were Skull and Bones, Wolf's Head, and this Scroll and Key. But they tell me, the rumor is the Scroll and Key were wealthier. This is a Moorish building. It's covered over. I'm going to try to get around to the front and show it to you. Now, who belonged to this? It was John Hay Whitney, who I connected to the JFK assassination. Okay, now his grandfather and father and uncles, Payne Whitney. Now, Payne Whitney built the Payne Whitney Gym, the biggest gym in the world with 11 stories. Well, I guess the Whitneys do things in a big way. So, I'm going to try to get you around here. I don't like to walk with the camera, but if you want the truth, you got to take a little pain. And this is the front of the building. I'm going to come around the front of the building here. This is Scroll and Key. There it is. Oh, here it is. This is the front of Scroll and Key. This is their tomb. Some people think the tomb only applies to Skull and Bones, but they don't. Any of these secret societies, whatever they mean, they call them tombs because they look like tombs. Well, you know, if you've got a secret society, you don't want windows where people can look in, you know, peep around curtains and listen in, and so you have to seal it off. See, look at that iron door. Look at this. Look at that. Look at those. This is so much better than Skull and Bones. Look at those marble posts. Look at that. See, everything is sealed off because they're secret. They don't want you to know what's going on. Look at that door. That's probably brass, really. Bronze. These people had money. Big time. And they're considered the wealthiest society here. The Order of Scroll and Key. Now, Scroll and Key, from what I understand, was a splinter group. Now, John Hay Whitney was Scroll and Key, while his father, uncle, and grandfather were Skull and Bones. But there was a split there. There was a split. Scroll and Key members split off from Skull and Bones. Maybe because Skull and Bones wasn't radical enough for them. I mean radical, I should say ruthless enough. See, there's the side of the building. That's something? Moorish design. No windows. Well, they don't want windows. They're a secret society. They don't want anybody eavesdropping on them. This is just pan the neighborhood here a little bit. Just kind of pan the neighborhood. The sun's coming out here. So I'm going to go to Silliman College.